Ocean, forest, curvy road, pine trees, friends. What else can you possibly need for happiness? Woo! This is Cherry, my KTM 390 adventure, and me, Aliona. And in this season, we continue our travels around South America. Good morning, Cherry and I are ready to go. And again, we're saying goodbye to Charlie. I'll probably see him somewhere.
We'll have to meet up at spots.
Somewhere down south.
Yeah.
And yeah, Cherry and I, we are going towards Concepcion today, leaving Pichilemu, and yeah, let's ride. So yeah, when I arrived here to Pichilemu 2 days ago, I saw 2 motorcycles, and it were my friends Phil and Nikki, who arrived to exactly the same cabin place just 5 minutes before. And then a couple of hours later arrived Charlie. So we basically spent 2 days hanging out, editing videos. Charlie also has a YouTube channel. Go check it out. It's called ADV Charlie. He went all the way from Toronto down to Santiago, where his bike broke down completely. So he decided to just send the bike back home to England and finish the trip as a backpacker with buses and everything. So to get here to come to Pichilemu was his first bus, and he hated it big time because, I mean, when you're used to riding a motorcycle, you're used to the freedom and the fun of it. Taking a bus is not quite the same, if you know what I mean. So yeah, now he's going back to Santiago to send the bike back to do all the shipment documents and everything, and to get himself some hiking gear, backpack, and all that kind of stuff, and let the new adventure begin. I'm pretty sure I'm going to see him somewhere along the way again. We'll stay in touch. And also I'll stay in touch with Phil and Mickey. They also left today morning, and we're basically taking the same road today, so maybe I'll catch up with them somewhere along the way. Anyway, the weather is beautiful, the sun is shining, the skies are blue, and I'm really happy to be back on the road. We just need some gasoline, and it's right here. Cobquecura. Alright, full tank of gasoline, and we're on our way out of Pichilemu, which actually turned out to be a pretty decent sized beach town. A very, very pretty one, as you can see. Very green, and it's just kind of a long line along the coast with a few surf spots. The most well-known one being Punta de Lobos. I kind of wanted to surf here, but in the end I didn't. The water is just a little bit too cold, but yeah, Pichilemu is known for its cold waters. And also it's known for some pretty big waves, like 4 or 5 meters are quite common here. These last 2 days that I spent here, the waves were 1.5 meters, and they really look beautiful, like they would have been perfect for me if I actually did surf. That's the point, Punta de Lobos. And today we're taking the coast road. Let's just advance on our way south. And yeah, according to my original plan, after Pichilemu, I was going to do another border crossing to Argentina through a mountain pass called Paso Vergara. Unfortunately, that border is now closed, and it's been closed for over a week now, so I don't think I'm willing to wait much longer for it to reopen. I don't know when it's gonna happen or if it's going to happen. Like, there is no official information about it. So yeah, instead of doing that, I'm now going along the coast. Well, I'm quite sad about not being able to do that mountain pass. I was kind of really looking forward to it. It's unpaved road for about 200 kilometers with some beautiful views, volcanoes and all that. But oh well, what can I do if it's closed? But this road is absolutely amazing as well. The temperature is perfect. I don't have to freeze or sweat or anything. And I absolutely love all these pine trees. Lakes and lagoons and fjords, and look how amazing. And the ocean in the background. Absolutely gorgeous. Just look at this happiness. Pine trees all around me. Perfectly covered road. Woohoo! Amazing. Woo! Oh yeah. Oh, look at all this salt. Some massive salt production is going on here. Ruta del Mar, the road of the ocean. And it looks like the ocean road is not very paved. Interesting. Very, very beautiful. Not very paved, a little bit sandy, and very well smelling. Oh, the smell of pine trees and eucalyptus, just amazing. Whoa, very bumpy. Oh, look at this spot. Wow. So amazingly beautiful here. And just listen to the silence. As I was standing there and taking photos of the beautiful view, 2 policemen arrived. And I'm like, what are you guys doing here? This is like the quietest, safest place on earth. And they're like, well, we have to do, you know, the circle around and see if everything is alright. I'm like, what can possibly happen here? This place just feels so safe, so quiet, and so amazingly beautiful. And yeah, I keep repeating it, it just smells so good here. This is incredible. And look at these views. Whee! A little bit of gravel here. Woohoo! I guess this is one thing I'm going to repeat 1 billion times today. But this is just so beautiful. And so different to everything we've seen in the last 2 months. Yeah, it's been 2 months since I started the trip, since we left Bogota. And we have done 11,125 kilometers since then. Yeah, so quite a few zigzags, because the direct road is about 7,000 to here, I think. Or maybe even a bit less. Who cares about direct roads anyway when you can do this? So much more joyful and pleasant and exciting and adventurous and all of the above. Oh yeah, absolutely amazing. My favorite word. It's so funny, me and Charlie were talking about it yesterday, you know. Each of us YouTubers, you know, we have our favorite words and favorite like phrases and combinations. Like, for example, every time I started recording, I say, all right. And quite often, I would just cut it out, so you don't actually get to hear it just as many times as I do when I'm editing the videos. And if I didn't cut it out, you would probably hear it 50 times during one episode. But yeah, some things you can't cut out, like, absolutely amazing. It's all over my videos. Oh, a car. I'm not alone on this road. So this is called the ocean road, but you don't see the ocean at all. You just see a lot of pine trees and some eucalyptus and a little bit of dust. But who cares? It's beautiful. Ooh, and here we go, the paved road. But we'll be off it in just a tiny little bit, because we're taking another secondary road. Whee, so beautiful. Absolutely amazing. Whee! Yeah, here we go. Our next secondary road. And it's really steep. Woo! Nice. A little bit of challenge. This is a little bit steep and full of loose rocks and all that. And I just stopped for a second and got a message from Charlie saying that he's at the bus terminal waiting for his bus, and the next bus is like in 2 hours. And I'm like, you know what, I would tell you that I'm not enjoying my ride, but that would be a lie. Because I actually am enjoying it quite a bit. Woo! Yeah, baby. And we're going up again. So I assume in about 10 kilometers would be going down. Woohoo! This is so cool. Woo! Okay, now it's more flat. And it's so interesting, like I don't really see that many eucalyptus trees, but the air is just pure eucalyptus, you know? This is so cool. Another gorgeous view to stop and enjoy for a few minutes. And look at this beautiful road, trail, road, come on, it's a gravel road through this amazing forest, and the view is, wow, incredible. All right, back on the road. I feel like I'm not going to the vans at all today. I take too many photos, but this road is just so beautiful. It's worth it. I'm enjoying my ride. Oh, this is very bumpy. Very, very bumpy. Woo! I say it's a road. It has road signs. Woo! Back on a paved road. And here we have some ocean view. Woo! Going down. Woo, down, down, down. A very narrow road, so I have to go kind of carefully. Not so fast. Oh yeah, baby. What a view. What a perfect view. Look at this beach town. Looking quite alright. Harbor. Lots of motorcycles. Oh wow. Yeah, today is Sunday, so there are lots of motorcycles on the road. And look at all these cute restaurants and lots of flowers. Obviously pine trees. Oh, there is even a proper gas station. Well, almost proper. Look at these houses. Oh, they're on sale. Maybe I should buy one of those. I'm always thinking of buying some kind of house somewhere. It's 2:15 p.m. and I start thinking of another break, obviously, for a little snack, to eat a banana. And obviously I wanted to be in some kind of beautiful place. Ooh, sweet river and cows, quite pretty. And we're now entering a town called Constitución, like Constitution. And I've been told that this is a very nice town, a good place to actually stay overnight. There is a nice surf point. But I think that I just want to check it out. Like, I don't feel I have deserved to to stay and call it a day. It's only 3 p.m. I still have like 6 hours of light time before the sunset. So yeah, I'm just passing by here, checking it out and moving on. Let's see if I can actually see somebody surf and eat my banana. That I definitely should do. By the amount of car, I would think there is some kind of surf spot here. But no, apparently not. This is just a beach spot. Banana break! Quite windy here. But very pretty. Nice with a little break. Had my banana and looked at where to go next. Wow, this is looking pretty cool actually. Look at all these rocks. Pretty awesome. Wow, whoa, 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 whoa. So I'm just riding here and see these two motorcycles. And these are Phil and Mickey, my friends here. Oh my god, the world is way too small. So here are the motorcycles, and the guys are right up there. I'm gonna join them. Having a spontaneous lunch with Phil and Mickey. We had a wonderful lunch, and I decided to take the guys to the cool rocks that I just saw on my way here. Look how awesome this is. This is so cool. So Phil, Mick and I have teamed up and we're going to ride the rest of the road today together. We need to stop by a supermarket on our way, and since it's Sunday, not many supermarkets are open. But we have found one kind of halfway between Constitución, where we're now, and the camping we're heading to. So we're gonna stop there, stock up on foods for dinner and also for the breakfast tomorrow morning, and then we're gonna head to the camping. So perfect plan. It's been a while since I've been riding in a group, so I'm really excited about it. I love riding alone, but I also like sharing rides with friends, so happy times. Again, I'm having flashbacks to to my home region where I was born and grew up. This road could have easily been somewhere there. Oh, it looks like Phil is loving it. Or maybe he's just stretching his back, I don't know. So we stopped here at the supermarket, got the stuff for the dinner and for the breakfast as well. And now we are ready to go look for our camping. It's only 53 kilometers left and it's 6:30 right now, so still 2.5 hours until sunset. Perfect timing, I would say. Amazing road. Well, if it wasn't this car in front of us, then it would have been absolutely perfect. But who invented cars anyway? I think cars should have separate roads and motorcycles should have separate roads. That would be perfect, right? Because then they would not get annoyed at us for overtaking and riding a little bit fast sometimes. And we would not be irritated because they're just so slow. Come on. You know, I'm joking, right? But yeah, sometimes I wish there were separate roads. It's one of my secret dreams. Well, not so secret anymore. Look at this beauty. I don't know, here I feel like as if it was some kind of Mediterranean. This is no longer Russia, this is Mediterranean. Oh, look at this. Oh, we can overtake! Woo! Look at this. Look at this. A beautiful beach. I haven't seen anybody surf today, but it's quite windy, so no wonder the waves are not so good. Amazing. Absolutely amazing road. Whoever invented it is genius. Or was genius. I don't think he's still alive. I don't know what kind of bullshit I'm talking about today. I think I'm just like really happy and excited and all sorts of really random and very silly thoughts go through my mind. And I find them funny. So don't take me seriously today. Today is just a very happy, joyful day. Oh, this perfect cruise. Absolutely amazing, yeah, right? For the 10th time today. Woo! Ocean! Forest! Curvy road! Pine trees! Friends! Happiness is real! Sunshine! Blue skies! What else do you need for happiness? What else can you possibly need for happiness?